stretch of the Appalachian Trail winding through Pennsylvania that seasoned hikers call the most rugged and unforgiving. But some say it's not the rocks, the steep climbs, or the endless rattlesnakes that make this stretch infamous. It's what lives in the woods. In this video, we're diving deep into the monsters, real or imagined, that stalk the forests, caves, and ridgelines of the Appalachian Trail. These aren't bedtime stories. These are encounters, whispers, disappearances. This is the dark side of the trail. The Appalachian Trail is over 2,000 miles of wilderness, stretching from Georgia to Maine, but the section that slices through Pennsylvania, often nicknamed Rocksylvania, is known not just for its brutal terrain, but for its long history of strange and terrifying folklore. Native American legends, colonial-era mysteries, modern vanishings, and spine-chilling cryptid sightings have all been reported here. The trail cuts through places like Michaud State Forest, the Lehigh Gap, and Pine Grove Furnace, areas thick with dark hemlocks, hidden caves, and a silence that seems to press in on hikers at night. It's here where our stories begin. Deep in the Michaud State Forest, several hikers over the years have reported seeing massive, shadow-like wolves stalking the tree line. One through hiker in 2014 described waking up to strange breathing outside his tent. Slow, deep, unnatural. When he unzipped the flap just a crack, he saw not a bear, but a hulking black figure with glowing amber eyes standing on the trail. He reached for his flashlight, and the thing bolted, but not on four legs. It moved like a man, fast and silent through the brush. The next morning he found deep claw marks on a nearby tree, over 7 feet high. Locals say these may be the shadow wolves, a legend going back centuries, believed to be spirits of cursed warriors that guard the old lands. Ask anyone who's hiked through the Lehigh Gap at night, and they'll tell you one thing: don't respond to the whistling. According to trail lore, a ghostly presence mimics the sound of people. Voices calling your name, footsteps crunching leaves, or a soft, rhythmic whistle from the trees. In 2009, a pair of section hikers reported being followed by a whistler for over 3 miles. Every time they stopped, the sound would stop. When they moved, it picked up again. The unnerving part? The whistling was always just ahead of them, pulling them deeper into the woods. One of the hikers claimed they heard the whistle turn into a voice, whispering their name. After that night, he refused to ever hike in Pennsylvania again. Swatara Gap is known for its ancient rock formations and mysterious caves, some too deep to fully explore. In 1998, a spelunking group went missing for over 36 hours after venturing into one of the off-trail cave systems. When found, they were shaken, silent, and refused to talk about what happened inside. One of them eventually came forward anonymously on a trail forum, saying they had gotten lost after one of the members followed a flickering light deeper into the cave. What they saw in there, they claimed, was not human. The message ended with, "Whatever lives in that cave doesn't like the sun." Trail maintenance crews have since reported strange growls echoing from deep within the rock walls near Swatara, especially on quiet, overcast days. This legend has been whispered for decades, a silent figure known only as the Woodsman, said to appear in the fog near Pine Grove Furnace. Unlike most monsters, the Woodsman doesn't hide. He watches. Multiple hikers have described seeing a man, dressed in ragged 1800s logging gear, standing completely still near the trail. He never speaks, never moves. One woman, hiking solo, said she passed the man on the trail, nodded hello, but when she looked back, only moments later, he was gone. No footprints, no sound, nothing. An old park ranger once said, "You don't see the Woodsman, he lets you see him." Not to be confused with Georgia's Blood Mountain, Pennsylvania's unofficial Blood Mountain lies near an unmarked section between Wind Gap and Fox Gap. The area is riddled with strange occurrences: cold spots in summer, dead wildlife found with no signs of struggle, and strange orbs of red light floating through the trees. Some say they're just fireflies. Others swear they're the eyes of something older. One trail legend tells of a Civil War deserter who fled to the mountain and was never seen again. Locals claim his spirit still haunts the area, wandering with a lantern, searching for a path home. But the thing is, hikers say that lantern floats 20 feet in the air and sometimes splits into 2 or 3 glowing lights that move like hunting dogs. Several hikers report episodes of missing time on the trail, where hours seem to pass in moments, or moments drag into hours with no explanation. One through hiker swore he had hiked a 3-mile section in just under 10 minutes, with no memory of the trail between. Another lost 2 whole hours between 2 marked shelters. No injuries, no exhaustion, just blank. Some believe this could be linked to something electromagnetic in the rocks. Others think it's something else, something playing with your mind. Some even report waking up outside their tents with no memory of leaving. Hikers near the Delaware Water Gap have described seeing a tall, goat-like creature watching from cliff edges or appearing briefly at dawn. It's described as having long limbs, dark matted fur, and glowing yellow eyes. Most disturbingly, it never makes a sound. Some believe it's a variation of the Jersey Devil. Others think it's a type of Wendigo or skinwalker. One hunter said he saw it crouched low in the fog, staring straight at him, unblinking. He raised his rifle but couldn't pull the trigger. His whole body was frozen. Then it vanished. That same night, he heard scratching on the side of his camper. No prints were found. Near the old stone walls and ruins scattered along the trail, hikers have found odd symbols carved into the rock, triangles with eyes, spirals, and what appear to be humanoid figures with antlers. Some of these ruins are said to date back before colonial times. Who built them? No one knows. One theory is that they mark old burial grounds or were warnings. Others believe these were part of ancient rituals to keep something sealed or out. If you plan to hike the Appalachian Trail through Pennsylvania, prepare well. The terrain is real. The rattlesnakes are real. But some say there are things much worse out there. Some say the deeper you go, the more you change. That the trail doesn't just take your time and sweat, it takes something else too, something you don't notice until it's already gone. Some never come back the same. Some never come back at all. Thanks for walking with me into the shadowy side of the trail. If you've had strange experiences on the Appalachian Trail, or know someone who has, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want more deep dives into the eerie corners of America's wilderness. Until next time, stay on the trail, keep your fire close, and don't answer the whistling.